Here. What's this fellow?
So this is a Foxhound. It's a light protected patrol vehicle. Again, it was identified as a need for operations in Iraq and Afghanistan, and it was to replace the snap machine gun fitted, a 40mm grenade machine gun, or a general purpose machine gun 7.62mm.
And we've got here at Bobbington, we've got another variant of this. We've seen the 6-wheeler going around. That's kind of logistics support. Theatre entry standard, this is now, you can see it's got all those extras it could have on it if it goes off to fight. So there's bar armour protecting that cage device around the rear. Of course on the back these peculiar looking little, what they sometimes call bird tables. It's got electronic countermeasures equipment on there, which of course are so necessary on the modern battlefield. So a cracking bit of kit, the Krav, and again we'll see that a little bit later on. Now another amazing bit of kit coming on now. This is basically the armoured engineer there.
Yes, it is indeed. This is the armoured engineers. On there, the crew is Sergeant Ansell, Sergeant Godfrey and Sergeant Harris. Sergeant Harris.
So here we go, an old favourite, the Warrior.
Yes, indeed. It's been around for a long time and is still very versatile on the battlefield. The crew that we can see in there is being given a reconnaissance role as a short-term use.
So what have we got? Oh, another classic old favourite. This time, yet again, a slightly different iteration of the Smart Sword. This, of course, is Challenger 2, and this particular one, they always, you guys like to call it, it's Megatron, isn't it?
Yes, so the Challenger 2 that you see here is at its operational entry standard. And the reason that we call it Megatron is this is at the Army Trials Unit. We're constantly doing trials and experimentation, and every year you'll see that there's new additions to the tank, therefore it's always transforming.
What's the other thing we can see on the top of this one?
So we've got the electronic countermeasures, which is what looks like a bird cage at the top. And also, for those that have seen Challenger 2 before, normally you'd see a general purpose machine gun mounted, but on there we've got the remote weapon station, the Enforcer, which means that the loader can operate that whilst protected inside the loaded station. These additions are almost 12 ton, making this operational entry standard. Sit just like this.
So you're being more efficient, as it were, in the fight. And obviously you can see there all these bells and whistles on this. The real point here is, even though we still probably do need soldiers with a pair of binoculars, but this is so different how reconnaissance is going to be done in the future than the old days where maybe the CBRT guy, one radio, set of